Well, I can remember I was a young kid when Roots came on. I was probably in middle school. And I can remember that everybody was talking about it. It was just fascinating, this story that we had been kind of a little bit familiar with, but to see the intimate details of it was really just mind-blowing. And I can remember people everywhere in the community talking about it. I can remember people at my house talking about it. I can remember people down the street talking about it. When I went to school, people were talking about it. It was just such an eye-opening experience, and it was one of these things that I think for blacks really, really validated the things that they had been saying about America for many, many decades, that this was the reality of life during enslavement, that it wasn't a situation where blacks were treated well, that there were tremendous hardships that blacks had to suffer under enslavement. And yet, despite those hardships, they continued to fight. These people were very, very strong. And they had a sense of themselves where they considered themselves to be, worthy of all of the things that the rest of society had. And I believe that this started a conversation among people to say, look, we need to know more about how we got to where we are, and we need to celebrate more of the successes that we've had in terms of enduring all of these ugly things and still being here. I mean, it takes a tremendous amount of effort, a tremendous amount of power, a tremendous amount of mental anguish that you go through to get to this place where you can actually survive in a society that has mistreated you for decades and decades and decades.